to be placed under arrest
Why?
for DV, for domestic violence.
There's like domestic violence, like somebody is screaming, like get off me. There is like a woman screaming. It sounds like she's trying to get out.
Okay. Oh
Just go ahead and just focus on breathing for me.
Stop!
Hey, what's going on?
Oh my gosh. Nothing. She is hammered. And so is he. I'm sober.
This was the scene discovered by police officers in Harriman, Utah on February 17, 2023, when they were summoned to the home of the uncharacteristically disheveled Mormon TikTok personality, Taylor Frankie Paul. Responding to a call concerning alleged domestic violence, they likely had preconceived notions about what they would encounter upon arrival. However, it's likely that any assumptions were quickly thrown out the window as the bizarre scene played out before them.
Contact at the front door.
Some of the recorded video footage of the incident has been redacted for privacy purposes, though the audio allows us to hear how the situation unfolded. It should be noted that none of the allegations stated throughout the following footage have been proven to be true.
Stop!
Hey, what's going on?
Oh my gosh. Nothing. She is hammered. And so is he. I'm sober. But
Okay. How about we separate
Taylor,
for now?
you need to just calm down.
Hey, stop.
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 Just
We're not doing this.
Okay, but he threw me out in the garage.
No, because she is attacking the crap out of
You
me.
threw me in the garage.
Okay, stop.
lying.
Okay.
You can just
Okay,
go
no.
that way.
Oh
Okay.
my
I just want to talk to you.
Okay.
Over
Okay,
here.
thank
I don't need people
Okay, you're
throwing
good.
hands at people.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. Now I want to talk to you
Please don't let me
separately.
take any of my stuff. Please watch my
28-year-old Taylor and her boyfriend, 30-year-old Dakota Mortensen, had allegedly been fighting for hours at this point. Police separated them to ensure their safety, and to try to get an idea of what was going on, they took Taylor to the front porch.
Okay, go ahead.
So Taylor, right?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Paul.
Have you had a little bit too much to drink tonight? I can smell the alcohol pretty strong.
Sure, but not anything crazy. I went out on a girls' night and I came home. Safe driving.
Okay.
He pushed me in the garage and it's fine. I don't give a... I just want to move on. I don't give a fuck about him. I just want to move on. I don't care. I pushed him. I hit him. He pushed me. I don't want to think about it.
While conversing with police, Taylor reveals that her 2 children have been in the house for the duration of the fight.
I can call the dad to come get the kids. Do you want that? I can just go and do whatever and I can don't anymore.
That's not exactly what police want to hear a mother say. They ask Taylor not to make any phone calls until they understand the situation, but agree that she might need to arrange childcare, depending on how the investigation goes.
What do you need from me?
So I just need you to tell me what happened tonight. So you went out on a girls' night. You said that, right?
Yeah, he came and picked me up from girls' night.
And then what happened?
And he was me out the whole way.
About what?
I guess having fun with the girls. And he was going to a concert, but he was like, we're not going to concert now. And he came home. And then we were fighting. And I was going at him, I guess hitting him. And then he pushed me into the kids' stuff. And then I went ballistic because he pushed me so hard. And then I fought back. And then we were just fighting. And I just want him out.
Back inside the house, Taylor's boyfriend Dakota has a different perspective to share.
Do you live here?
No, I just came to pick her up at a party. She was hammered. And she has been bawling her eyes out. She's been through a lot. So she's just going through a lot of pain right now.
So what's she freaking out about right now?
Well, she just got a divorce. They just separated with the 2 kids. So I think it's been really hard on her.
The kids are over there with him, probably.
Well, they're here right now.
Oh, there's kids here.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think she broke my door. Like, I'm like
track this.
yeah, I'm like trying to just get out of here. Like, especially because I know.
She's so agitated to the idea of leaving.
I mean, because I think she knows that she messed up. It's sad because she's like really famous, so it's just like scary.
Dakota is referring to Taylor's career on TikTok, where she currently has 4 million followers.
How long has she been going like that?
like maybe hour and a half now, and I just want you to know, I don't know, she is crazy right now, so I have no idea what she's going to be saying, but I just want to make sure I do not lay a hand on her. All I did was try to shove her out of my way just so I could leave.
So she said you were her out in the car.
Yeah.
So just elaborate on that. What happened?
For this reason right here, she's not doing okay in life. She's struggling right now. She's going through a lot. Alcohol is something that we kind of both. I'm a recovering addict, so it's something that we've communicated as a couple to try to stay away from those things, right?
With Dakota's testimony, the series of events starts to make more sense. However, he doesn't get to finish telling his side of the story because Taylor interrupts.
What's the issue? Why am I outside my own house?
I think the reason that you're just out here is just because the cold air helps you kind of calm down a little
It
bit.
doesn't. I'm hurting. I'm hurting inside. So.
You're hurting physically? Like, do you need
No,
to be checked out?
Emotionally. What is?
Okay.
I can't care why I'm outside my house and he's inside. Bring him out here and me inside. This is my house.
Right. And we can do that here in a minute. We were just hoping that a little bit of breathing cold air would be nice. Hey, Helen.
Though a search warrant is generally required in order for law enforcement to enter a home, there are exceptions to this rule. In this situation, a 911 call was placed, which developed probable cause to establish a domestic violence crime was in progress or was already committed. In addition, because children are inside the home, there's a need to secure and protect them from harm or call for medical assistance if needed.
You're outside. I'm inside.
Hey.
Yeah. No, Taylor, okay.
Hey,
Get
Taylor,
out of my house, Dakota.
When I told you how this was going down, okay, we're trying to be kind right now and just find out what's going on. But if you stop listening to the things we're saying...
Okay, you're good. You're you're good. No worries. You're being nice. I get it. You're good. I get it.
So when I say...
He's pushed me in my garage, the man. In my garage to my kids' stuff.
Your children are here and you need to stop yelling and you need to take your volume down considerably.
You're good. Understandable. You're right.
If an officer feels their ability to carry out an investigation is being impeded, they may ask a suspect or witness who is particularly agitated, like Taylor seems to be, to speak slowly or quietly, provided the officer's use of force is reasonable.
And so when I asked you not to make a phone call right now and you're doing it?
Is what? Illegal?
Contrary to what some may assume, officers can forbid those under investigation from making phone calls for a variety of reasons, including safety-related concerns. For example, a suspect with access to a phone could potentially enlist others to engage in an altercation on scene, possibly putting law enforcement in danger. In addition, individuals being detained likely don't have a constitutional right to a phone call. Of course, upon arrest and booking, a phone call is usually afforded to a suspect, as there may be needs to acquire an attorney or post bail.
No, but what I'm saying is you're
Dad?
being problematic.
Please come to my house. They go to push me in my garage, and the police are saying that I can't talk about it.
No, that's not what we're saying at all.
Oh, what are you saying? What are you saying? Just curious.
I'm saying for you to take deep breaths because you're very intoxicated and you're screaming
Sure.
in the street.
But he was
And you're
pushing
refusing to calm down and you're being very loud while your children are trying to
sleep
relax.
upstairs with the white noise.
What about that one right there, sitting on the couch?
What's up? Extremely intoxicated. I'm like a 2 out of 10. Please, enlighten me on that. By the way, test me if you want with your breathalyzer on my house. Please, but I got a safe driver. By the way, please enlighten me.
Interested in doing that.
Why not?
What I'm asking you
That he pushed me in my garage.
Simply calm down.
That he pushed me in my garage.
We are interested in that.
Enlighten me on that, by the way, officer.
If you'll let me talk, I would like to.
Go for it.
Officer Rugebrecht is the primary officer here. My job is to help you calm down because you're extremely agitated.
But I'm extremely calm, by the way.
Now you are, because we're working with you, whereas before you
Because I
were
just
curled
got
up
hydrated.
in the fetal position on the ground. So
Because I was hurting emotionally.
continue to calm
With my
down.
dad about to get here, by the way. So he can witness this.
That's fine. We just need to have everybody just stop running around.
Okay, go for it,
Everybody stop
officer.
being problematic.
That has no empathy for me, by the way, with a man pushing me in the garage.
I absolutely do have empathy with you.
What
I'm
empathy
allowing.
do you have?
I'm allowing.
He just pushed me to the garage.
Outside, police are having more luck with Dakota, who's able to calmly finish telling his side of the story. He shares that he managed to record some of the alleged violence on his phone. However, that footage has not been made public.
She was going off about her phone, and then she chucked her phone at me. And then, or no, she threw it on the ground. Boom! And then, trying to think, damn, everything happened so fast. She was launching those metal chairs at me. Left and right, I mean, put holes in the wall. I was actually a little bit scared for my life there, because they're heavy. And her daughter's right there on the couch. So I'm freaking out about that. One of the chairs did hit her a little bit. And then I was trying to help her, and she was still going after me.
The revelation that one of the children was allegedly struck with a heavy metal chair is alarming, and it's unclear why it wasn't mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I was reviewing some cell phone footage and then found out after that got hit in the head with a metal chair.
Yeah, she looks fine.
So, okay.
According to the officer's official report, the cell phone footage he just referenced convinced him that the assault charge against Taylor called for an enhancement to aggravated assault. Apparently, Taylor proceeded to throw 2 metal chairs at Dakota, causing injury to his arm and hand. She then swung a 3rd chair at Dakota in a baseball-style motion that ricocheted off of him and seems to have also hit Taylor's child, who could be heard crying as a result. Thankfully, disaster was averted and the child exhibited no signs of injury. Dakota goes to wait in his truck while the officers confront Taylor one last time.
I talked to Dakota. Tell me what happened with the little wooden thing in the garage in his truck. Like, what happened outside at the truck?
All I know is that I was so scared that I peed my pants. He pushed me into it. I reacted, sure. I threw it at him.
What about all the metal chairs here and the...
Yeah, I threw him at him. Yeah, I was scared.
Why?
Sure. I was scared.
About what?
Him.
What were you... I'm just trying to get...
He's fighting back. I peed my pants because I was so scared of him in my garage. He pushed me into the wooden thing, so I reacted. I threw the wooden thing at him, and when he came in, I threw everything else at him. I was scared.
How did everything start?
We were in the car, and we were bickering. He was mad that I went to a girls' night. He picked me up from the girls' night. We were fighting from the girls' night to my house.
Okay, and then what happened when you guys pulled up?
We were still fighting, and then I got out, and he threw me into the wooden thing, which is why I reacted to that. And I went ballistic when he pushed me into the wooden thing. And I was I guess, fighting back with him. I didn't realize I peed myself.
Yeah, who is this?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Police were ultimately unable to confirm if Taylor had, in fact, lost control of her bladder. However, they stated that if she did, it could have been a result of intoxication.
Is that not the right story, I guess, is what he said?
Well, the hard part is that, I'm getting 2 different stories.
Okay.
As far as tonight's concerned, based on what I've seen and what's taken place, at this time you're going to be placed under arrest for DV, for domestic violence. Okay? So before I talk to you more about it, I need you to turn around and place your hands behind your back.
So is he not at all?
Not tonight, no.
I'm confused. So he pushed me and I'm under arrest? Why?
I can talk to you more about it.
That's fine, but I'm just curious why. Okay. I'm going to my... Am I allowed to talk or not?
Yeah. You can just give me a second.
So I'm going to my... So why am I under arrest? So you're going against his word against mine, correct?
It's based on the evidence that I'm seeing at the, here tonight.
What's your evidence? Just curious.
Just all the stuff on the ground and you throwing things at him and all that.
Are we allowed to ask him, or is that not allowed? Because...
What do you mean by asking?
Because when he sees this, he's not going to agree to it.
While walking to the police car, Taylor offers another interesting defense.
Because objectively speaking, he's a victim.
Sure, but he pushed me too when I'm a girl.
Right, and then you'll have your time in court to talk about those things.
Okay.
Taylor pleaded not guilty to charges of domestic violence in the presence of a child, aggravated assault, child abuse, and criminal mischief. Currently, her case is pending. She and Dakota remain a couple and post regularly together on TikTok. It's probably safe to say that Taylor won't be posting more details about her run-in with the law anytime soon.